Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Hmm, hmm, mm. Wow. You will not be rushed. You will not be rushed. You will not be rushed. Ooh, this is gonna be good. 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 This is going to be good. And I'm gonna try my best to give this message as quick as possible. Quick as possible. Mm. I have a totally different reaction when I come on this platform than any other of my platforms. I already gave this message months ago. So the enemy wants you to perform when it wants you to perform. Again, you're not a show monkey. You're not the singing frog. None of that. Hmm. Hmm. The radio has been turned on. Mm. Hmm. I'm hearing the word segregation. And he's showing me the time when individuals had to listen to the radio. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no TVs, no nothing. Not necessarily no TV. Some had TVs, some were able to afford TVs and some weren't. But a lot were able to afford radios. Some would listen to church on the radio. They would listen to their sports on the radio, the news on the radio, etc., etc. Hmm. Segregated times were about separating. Were about separating. They were about separating. The enemy is attempting to separate you from the Father, if you would, the Holy Spirit, if you would. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Y'all see that right there? Now that right there is a scene from Super Y. It's a kids TV show called Super Y, and this particular scene is about the singing frog. Now, right when I hopped on here, this is what my eyes zoomed in on. Don't let this go over your head. Now, mind you, the frog only sang when it wanted to. Oh, I'm hearing it's not over until the fat lady sang. It's not over until the fat lady sang. Something is not going to be over until the fat lady sang. That man always tried to get that dang on frog to perform when he wanted it to perform. The enemy wants you to perform when he wants you to perform. You got somebody trying to catch you in your performance to go against it. Now, mind you, whenever the frog didn't sing, he made that man look like a fool, like he was lying. That's what the enemy is on. He's trying to make you look like a fool. He's trying to make it look like you're lying. He's trying to make it look like you are talking out the side of your neck. You say eat bread. Father said man shall not survive on bread alone. You say eat bread, and Father said man shall not survive on bread alone. Hmm. The attemptance of intimidation on this platform is so thick. So thick. So thick. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Nowhere near my other platforms. Like my other platform, they're like the people on there are so humble. It's awing. It's awing. But the attemptance of intimidation on this platform, it's making me sick to my stomach. Like the way I feel right now. Hmm. Hmm. Who died and made her king? Type energy. I keep telling folk I'm only a child. I'm only a mere child of the most high king. I'm not a king, I'm not a queen. I'm just a child, a mere sheep of the most high king. I still gotta take my commands, my demands from the Father. I still gotta follow instructions. Nobody, no one person is greater than the other. No one person is greater than the other, baby. Mm-mm. But greater is in you that is in he than that is in he that chooses. You doggone Skippy, you greater than the person that's choosing to be in the world. You doggone Skippy. I'm gonna be quick. Wow, I heard. They thought this kill was gonna be quick. I heard this kill is gonna be quick. They thought this kill was gonna be quick. They thought it was gonna be quick. This one of them situations you gotta really like. They thought it was gonna be quick. They thought it was gonna be easy. They thought they was gonna do it with a breeze. They thought they was gonna make you disappear with the breeze. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. It don't. It don't. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm here and you can't get rid of me, bitch. I'm not going nowhere. Mm-mm. They want to get rid of you so bad. So bad. It's giving the energy of, I thought your little 15 minutes of fame was up. I thought. They thought. Is what that person said. I thought. I thought they loved. You know what I'm saying? I thought this wasn't gonna. I thought it wasn't gonna. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really. They did not factor in the long run of things with you. They didn't factor that in. They didn't factor in the fact that you fear God more than you fear any man on this earth. They didn't factor that in. They didn't factor in the fact that you lay yourself at the Father's feet so much that you can smell his dang on blood in his veins. You be at his feet so much. They really did think that you was going to be a wham bam, thank you, ma'am, one and done. They did. They did. Show did. Show did. They wasn't expecting to fall in love with you, baby. They wasn't expecting to fall in love with you. Hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh man, that's good. They didn't factor it in. They didn't factor it in. They didn't. Mm-mm. Mm. They didn't factor in the fact that the father was going to see you attempting to be strong and give you more strength. They didn't factor that in. They ain't do it right. They didn't do the equation right. They didn't. Formula all off. Ingredients imbalanced. Some of the ingredients aren't even authentic or organic. They didn't factor it in. They didn't factor it in. They didn't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Shame on them. Shame on them. Is the energy. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Shame on you. I don't know why that's the energy. I don't know who that's for. Because as you see, we chilling over here. We chilling. We chilling. Mm-mm. I'm about to cut this short. I got to get ready to go. I got to get ready and bust a move real quick. So, yeah, that's what you need to really pay attention to today. They didn't factor it in. They didn't factor father in your life. They didn't factor father in your business. They didn't factor father in your parenting. They didn't factor it in. They didn't. Mm-mm. He's taking me back to the dang on message that I did some months ago about dividing and how when you do the math equation right, you will be left with no remainder. They didn't factor it in. That the father makes sure you have no remainders left. I mean, no face, no case. Lord have mercy.